Hey, sorry about that. My camera had cut off because my memory card had became filled up. So I'm just gonna pick up where I left off, and it's discount bonds. I was discussing discount bonds before I got cut off, so I'm just gonna continue. And what I said I like about discount bonds is that you have a set determination of the money that you want. So I was saying how the drawback is you don't receive interest payments, but you purchase the bond at a discount. So if you establish that at this particular year I would need $20,000 to pay something, or you have a set investment goal or set payment, you can use it to plan for something. Maybe it might be your child's wedding. You might think, hey, I can use this money and give them as a gift towards their wedding. I can use it to pay for their wedding. I can use it to pay for a child's education. You have different things, and you have a set dollar amount, and you buy the bonds at a discount. So let's just say $20,000 is your goal, right? You can purchase at a discounted rate maybe $12,000 worth of bonds. Maybe the equivalent would be $10,000 worth of bonds. At these discount prices, you leave them sit there, and then when you're ready, you'll get your $20,000 guaranteed. And I think that's a great investment tool if you have an idea, particularly what you want. That's a predetermined income investment, and I like that. I'll give 2 thumbs up to it. And I know the drawbacks is you don't get the interest payments now and the time value of money, and I understand those things completely. But if you feel you have a set number that you want to do and you have a purpose for it, maybe you feel by then $20,000 will be left on your house. Buy it now, leave it, let it mature. Bam, you'll have your money at that set date. And that's why I recommend discount bonds. Now, on the flip side of discount bonds, there's something called a premium bond. Now, a premium bond works the opposite way. The premium bond is purchased at a higher rate, a higher dollar cost than what the bond is worth. So you could be paying $1,100 for a $1,000 bond, and you're saying, why would I do that? Well, let's just say the current interest rates, or the interest rates you can be given from government bonds, has just went down to 1.5%, 1.7%. This premium bond was locked in at 5 to 7%. So, and when it was locked in at 5 to 7%, maybe government interest rates was 4%. But now that it went down to 1.5, 2%, your 5 to 7% locked in on that bond is way more attractive than it was when the government interest rate was at 4%. So to make up for the extra value in the interest payments on that bond, it's sold at a premium. Premium bonds, how do I feel about premium bonds? Premium bonds, I say, it's sort of it is what it is, You pay extra up front to get a little extra in the back end. And, that's a nice concept, and, premium bonds are definitely sensitive towards the change of interest rates and stuff like that, and I feel like you could buy a premium bond today and it looks premium, and then next year interest rates can go up, and then you could have buyer's remorse because you paid extra thinking that your interest rate looked great compared to what it is now, and the interest rates go up, and now your locked-in interest rate is not as appealing, and then all of a sudden you're like, but I paid extra, and now it's not even worth that much. And it's just like, Premium bonds, I'm not against them. I'm just saying there's a chance of buyer's remorse, and it's like, getting that nice fancy car. Yeah, you spent a lot of money for it, and you probably got a good deal, and then next year you're just like, I'm locked in this high payment. The car's okay, but it's not great. I mean, the car's a bad example because the car's an appreciating asset, but it's the same concept. You have that buyer's remorse, like, you know what? Last year I was in love with that car, and now I'm just like, but I'm locked into the relationship with that car. So that's my feeling about premium bonds. I say they're not bad, but proceed with caution and realize there's a chance that you might not like it tomorrow, even though you love it today. And basically, that's the wrap-up of the 6 kind of bonds that I wanted to discuss. I hope that helps you. I hope you take from it that, stocks is one thing, but bonds should also be part of your portfolio, and this is how you choose amongst the different bonds. Once again, this is the Small Money Big Dreams vlog. Thank you for tuning in. Please email me questions, comments, concerns, or feedback at smallmoneybigdreams@gmail.com. The website is www.smallmoneybigdreams.com, and go to the website and explore it. There's sections about us and helpful links, and go to the helpful links, and I have links to different financial sites that I use, and I'm even going to update financial books I recommend. One book I recommend that people go out and read, because I read it and it was just like, you know what? I went to school, I got a master's degree in financial economics and a bachelor's degree in finance, and I felt I read that book and it summed up a lot of what I learned in school, as well as made me think about things I didn't think about before. And I was just like, wow, I learned all this from a book, and it's Investment for Dummies. Don't laugh at the title. Just realize that the For Dummies series simplifies things, and I recommend simplification. Once again, this is Morvis Banam, Small Money Big Dreams, where small money can turn into big dreams. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and I see you on the top.